1.7 is about finding perimeter, circumference, and area. Just so you guys know, perimeter is the distance around a figure. Circumference is the distance around a circle, specifically. And area is the amount of surface covered by a figure. I like to think of it as how much is inside.
Just give us a second to write that down.
That's what I'm doing right now. Covered.
Anybody else?
There are 4 different shapes we will be focusing on today. The first shape is a square. Let's say the side length is S. The perimeter, which we're going to call P, is 4S because there are 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all the same, so 4S. And the area is S squared, because for any sort of rectangle, it would be side length times width, or side times the side. And so since the 2 S's are the same, S times S is S squared. For a rectangle, if we call one side the width and one side the length, the perimeter, which remember is how much is on the outside, the distance around the figure, since there's W and a W and an L and an L, because these sides are both the same, it'd be 2L plus 2W, because W plus W is 2W, and L plus L is 2L. The area, like I said before, is the length times the width. So one side length times the other side length. Make sure that you're using the ones that are both different.
So perimeter you just add and then area you just multiply?
Yep. Perimeter is adding, area is multiplying. Okay, so let's say we have a triangle. This is going to be called B for base. And then triangles have what you call a height. So this value in here is H. And I'm going to put over here H equals the height of the triangle. We'll call this other side A and this other side C. So for perimeter, you just add all the sides together because we want to know the distance around. So A plus B plus C. And for the area, it's 1/2 base times height. The last one we're going to look at is a circle. A circle has a radius r or a diameter. So the radius is from the center to the outside. Its distance from the center to the outside. The diameter is equal to 2 times the radius, and it's the line that cuts the circle in half. So distance of the line that cuts the circle in half. So here, if this is the radius, the diameter would just be if you extend it on the other side. There's 2 r's, so 2 r is d. The circumference, which is the area on the outside of the circle, so that's like the perimeter of the circle, is 2 pi r, or we can just say pi times d, since 2r is d. And the area is pi r squared. Just so you guys know on your calculator, the pi button is right here. So you use second caret, and that's the pi button. Instead of putting in 3.14, you should use that because it's going to give you a more exact number, which is actually right on the board in front of you.
Wait, which one is it?
You know where it says C?
Second caret.